KARE 11 Investigates exposes yet another state program designed to help people in need being ransacked by alleged fraud. AJ Legault continues to follow where your tax dollars are going in his multi-year investigation, Recovery Inc.
So there's this company that billed under my insurance named Action Therapy LLC. They're based in Minnesota.
A Minnesota man takes to TikTok in a series of videos.
Y'all just look at the numbers.
And he emails KARE 11 Investigates alleging Medicaid fraud.
They're billing. Never been there before. Never even heard of it until recently.
Muhammad Ali said he'd never heard of Action Therapy until he requested his insurance billing records. His Medicaid coverage is through taxpayer-funded Hennepin Health. When he got his records, he discovered in just 9 months, between August of 2024 and May 2025, Action Therapy billed $211,000. It was not all approved, but the records show they were paid nearly $85,000, he says, for doing nothing.
They run up them digits, man.
Muhammad currently lives in Kenya, but still questioned the charges in his name. Abbas Farah with Action Therapy emailed him, blaming the billing on a clerical mix-up and promised a full internal review.
Back-to-back days.
So, who is Action Therapy? When KARE 11 first started investigating back in June, this was their website. It claimed they are psychotherapists. Right away, we found red flags. Action Therapy's website listed their non-working phone number as 012-345-6789. Then, their website went dark. In July, a new company website launched. This time, it claims they provide adult rehabilitative mental health services, known by the acronym ARMS, which focuses on real-life skills like budgeting, cooking, personal hygiene, medication management, transportation use, and healthy communication. ARMS is a Medicaid program overseen by the Minnesota Department of Human Services.
The ARMS, or the Adult Rehabilitative Mental Health Services Program.
Just last week, Acting U.S. Attorney Joseph Thompson flagged ARMS as yet another program the feds are investigating for rampant fraud, as he announced federal wire fraud charges in the wake of KARE 11's investigation into the Housing Stabilization Program.
The level of fraud in these programs is staggering.
We wanted to hear Action Therapy's side of their clients' allegations of fraud, so we emailed asking for an interview and also tried calling Action Therapy's listed number on their new website.
Sorry, that mailbox is invalid.
Well, that got us nowhere.
Secretary of State filings confirmed a business address, which brought us to this building in Roseville.
All right, so we're looking for a place called Action Therapy, but here's the thing. I'm having a sense of deja vu. I've already been to this address and this exact suite number months ago when we were looking at a housing stabilization company called Liberty Plus.
Our investigation into housing stabilization fraud found Liberty Plus was a fly-by-night company with a website that listed employees with stock images of people named Caregiver Name. They used posters like this hung in bus stops and gas station bathrooms to sign up homeless people, promising to find them housing. But clients like Julie Quiros said they were given no help and remained homeless, despite large sums of money billed to Medicaid in their name.
Well, it's not just stealing money. It's taking away from people that already are poor, broke, homeless, have no options, or on their last leg.
Citing KARE 11's reporting, agents raided Liberty Plus and its owner's home as part of a federal investigation into widespread fraud. Then, just last week, federal charges.
Anwar Ahmed Adow, the owner of Liberty Plus LLC, is also being charged here.
Now, here we are, going back to the same address and suite, looking for Action Therapy, accused by a client of billing for services not provided.
Suite 400, Action Therapy. Liberty Plus, the housing stabilization place that was raided, is also listed here.
Suite 400 is actually filled with small, individual office spaces, which rent for less than $300 per month. After wandering empty hallways, we spotted a sticker on a door.
It says Action Therapy.
The lights were off, the door was locked. Our questions for Action Therapy unanswered.
All right, well, let's get out of here. Looks like a dead end again. Well, eventually, a lawyer for Action Therapy contacted us. She responded to our emailed interview request and said her clients declined to meet for an interview, but she sent a statement saying, in part, they have no ties to Liberty Plus and deny allegations that they have intentionally improperly billed clients. Rena.
This continues to blow my mind. You found more than $100 million going to this housing stabilization program. Federal prosecutors think most of that is fraud. So what is this ARMS program going to cost people?
Well, we'd actually really like to be able to tell you just what this program is costing taxpayers. 4 months ago, we asked the Minnesota Department of Human Services to provide us ARMS billing data, the same type of data we've used to expose widespread fraud in other DHS programs like housing stabilization, certified peers, and addiction recovery. The law says that they have to provide it in a reasonable amount of time. Again, Rena, it's been 4 months, but they haven't given us this data. We're still waiting here.
It's a big wake-up call in Minnesota for everything that's going on. Thanks for doing all that hard work and uncovering
Thank you,
everything.
Rena.